Hello, hello. This is Derek here with yet another vlog clip. I have to be honest with you. I've been recording a couple of things. I don't know if I'm going to use them or not because I'm wearing the same shirt. I can promise you I've had a shower. Anyway, you have to forgive my bad um, dye job here. I just did it this morning and it's horrible because, you ain't going to see no green in this if I can help it. Unless I'm playing a certain character that would require that, right? And you have to forgive my junkie room. So I don't know. I just stream of consciousness, as I've been saying before. Do have some blog posts coming up, but I'm trying to compile them so I can just kind of boom, 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 just release them and everything. So I don't know. I want to talk about something fun. We have so much stress going on, and we know why because I talked about that too. But anyway, so I want to talk about something fun. I'm going to talk about why I love soap operas so much. So those of you who don't like soap operas, you might want to click off this right now. But anyway, why do I love soap operas? And I'll try to make this as quick as possible. They're fun. They're entertaining. Yes, they can be silly. Um, they're riveting. At least they used to be riveting because just like everybody else, just like you, and you know who you are, you probably started watching with your grandma, like I did. Grandma Costello, may she rest in peace. Mm-mm-mm. She got me started in my soaps, and I mean really, really young. I mean, I remember, oh my God, had to be the early 70s. I was watching what I now realize was All My Children. And I remember even the names of the characters. I won't bore you with that because you probably won't even know who I'm talking about, but it was a hospital scene. And it was the ghost of the wife of the person in the scene. She had just been killed, I think. She was a ghost. And so she appears to him in the hospital scene. I remember that. And then there was another one I remember, As the World Turns. I believe it was Miss Kim Hughes. Some of you know who I'm talking about. She was caught in a tornado. And that had to have been sometime in the mid 70s. And I didn't know what I was watching. And then years later, I was reading as an adult, well into soaps, reading about it and realized, oh my God, I saw that as a child. But anyway, rambling on to say that soap operas, it's community for me. It's family to me, especially when you start with a soap opera and you watch it for decades. Like you literally watch children grow up. And I don't mean the SORAS thing, the sudden, what do you call it, overnight, rapidly growth, I'm screwing it up syndrome kind of a thing. Screwing up what that means. But I'll give an example of Kimberly McCullough from My Beloved General Hospital. Sorry, I don't watch it now because I think it's horrible now. But anyway, but way back in the day, I remember when Robin first came on that show. I remember her growing up. I remember her being a preteen. I remember her being 18. I remember her having her romance with Stone, who unfortunately passed away from AIDS. And I remember her becoming HIV positive. Okay. And beyond, her becoming a doctor, all of that. I watched her literally grow up as I was going through my life. As a matter of fact, I think that when she first came on the show, I was a senior in high school back in 1985, boo. And Robin is, look, the character, Robin Scorpio, yes, she's a Scorpio. Robin Scorpio. I mean, Robin has done much better in her life than I have, y'all. Okay? Anyway, so soap operas to me have always been about that, about connecting with these characters who are living their lives, even though, of course, it's fictionalized and melodramatic. I can't even say the word melodramatic, and people, of course, say campy and over the top. I don't listen to that because whatever. You watch reality TV. Don't judge me. Anyway, yeah, and so it really is about connecting with these people, and they become a part of your life. I know that sounds really weird, but they do. They become a part of your life. You become a part of their life. You talk back in the day. We used to talk about, oh, did you see what Vicky Nikki did today? You see what Bobby on General Hospital did today? We're like, oh, girl, yes, I did. Men watch them. My father is hooked on Young and the Restless. He's been hooked on Young and the Restless since his retirement about, 14, 15 years ago. That's one of my mother's shows. I don't even think she watches Young and the Restless anymore. My aunt, I think, used to watch Young and the Restless. And he's now the aficionado of Young and the Restless. Who knew? Because you get hooked. You really get hooked. And I think when I actually really got hooked was way back in 1981. All My Children. Again, it was a courtroom scene. I'm not going to go into specifics. But that's just because I think I talked about this in a blog post. It was dramatic with Nina, with her fainting in the courtroom, realizing, I said I wasn't going to go into specifics, and here I go, realizing that the mysterious Monique Janville was actually her mother, Daisy Cortland. She hit the flow, y'all. And I'm like, I have got to see what happens the next day. Because it was summer 81. General Hospital with the Ice Princess got me hooked. Got me hooked. Really hooked too, you know. So, years later was Vicky Nicky, 1985, One Life to Live. Got me really, really hooked on One Life to Live. And I've been hooked ever since because Eric Slezak's just amazing. Anyway, yeah, so it's always about sharing that time with your family if you sit and watch together. Because my grandmother and I used to sit and watch soap operas together. And Primetime, Dynasty, for example, we used to watch that together. And believe it or not, Dukes of Hazzard, that was like our Friday night date. Dukes of Hazzard, y'all. Believe it or not. We watched Dukes of Hazzard and we black. Yeah, with the Confederate flag and everything, y'all. Don't judge. So yeah, I'm rambling on and on. So just wanted to touch base and talk about something that is near and dear to my heart. I don't watch anymore because I think they're kind of, but Beyond the Gates is a new one. So I may have to start watching it with the fabulous Tamara Tooney and Clifton Davis. Clifton Davis is back, y'all. And y'all are going, who? Look him up. Just don't Google him. Maybe DuckDuckGo.